Hey, welcome back. I was just about to open this on my own in my privacy and then realized what I had here, which is the original box from this Confounded machine bolt action pen. And so I thought it'd be kind of cool to do an unboxing here. So this one's not super old or anything, but it's from back in 9 of 2023. My oldest that I have right now is 2 of 24, so it goes back a little further. I have done some pens on the channel, number 160 I think, so it's kind of cool, but a lot of this hasn't changed too much. What I did notice is that this one appears to have a different bolt that came with it, which made it a little more interesting, I think, to do this video. So it looks like maybe he bought the extra bolt and this is what's on the pen or something. But this is a really cool build that I grabbed on Reddit. And you can see there the bolt that's on there is definitely has some potential to be aftermarket, but it could have just been a run where he did 2 different bolts. The immediate thing I'm noticing here is this bolt is much stronger, or the spring feels stronger than some of my newer ones. Let me pull out, let's take this one out here because I have it handy. But aside from that, and being a little longer, there's a lot of similarity here. Oh yeah, this one is much lighter, like half the weight, if that's the term, half the pressure that it takes. And I think one of the things that sort of evaded me early on with machine pens was realizing that you can just swap the springs and get a totally different action and feeling. But what I thought was particularly cool about this one was I didn't see a lot of the earlier ones that he made that had such a monochromatic look. So if you throw this bolt on, you've got like a really nice plain Jane Confounded machine pen here, which there just have not been a lot, and that's very interesting to me. So let me get out one that I do have that's similar to that, which is the one that just came out. And he has said, Kurt has said, that these are so popular and getting so much interest that he's actually going to start constantly running a run of these. Just like this build here, it's shorter. So running a Easy Flow 9000 Parker, you can see the difference. But I hadn't seen a lot from back then. And again, if you go throw this other bolt on, you've got like a really nice, simple configuration here. Oh, that bolt's actually loose on there, which is great because that'll make it nice and easy for me to swap it. So let me go ahead and loosen this because I assume the spring pressure, you can see the custom spring in there. So that's cool. Whoops, let's not lose that. But that spring pressure will make it so I'll probably lose this bolt in here. I've been calling it the bolt. I guess you might call this the thumb stud, or I don't know what the real term is for these. No, I think they call them a bolt. Anyways, I always think of like the inside there as the bolt, but maybe this is too. Let's get this swapped here. And just see what we think. So yeah, Easy Flow 9000 from Schmidt. I actually like the little pop of color on this one, to be honest. But I also do want to check this out and see how I like it without the pop of color. I had a feeling that might happen. Sort of lost the whoa, okay, thought that might happen. So let's get this turned back. Sure there's a smarter, better way to do this, but that is not why you come to this channel. What I'm good at is finding hard to find things. Not the most mechanical you'll find on YouTube. Okay, got a nice firm twist on there. Let's get the refill back in. Now was this guy, which end was this on? Is it down here? Or is that the other end? I don't feel like I noticed that being on there. But you know what, maybe I did. That kind of feels right there. We're gonna give it a go. Kind of makes sense that you'd want the bracing at the end, right? All right, so our bolt is off. Pop of color's nice and everything, but there you go, sweet little PJ. If I can, I'd love to swap this spring for a lighter spring if it still works. I think that would make this a pretty great pen. I'm really regretting selling a couple of them now that I'm realizing that it was really just the spring that was making this not as easy to activate. There's at least one I'm gonna have to talk to a friend about trying to get back. But that's sweet. That's really what I was hoping for there. A nice little OG PJ. So I'm pretty stoked on that. Let's do a little zoom in for those of you that made it this far. Just take a look. It's a really nice little dark stonewash on there. This thing looks almost like new. He said he carried it a couple times, but it looks pretty darn good. See if I can get some good lighting. Bring the lamp over. So you can see there, number 281. And back on these, it wasn't a frag, it was just a vertical line, which is a little slippery. So he's since added in a horizontal line as well. But aside from that, and like a little longer on the nose there, not a lot has changed. A little bit here and there, but not, you can see like the bolt is higher up and stuff. I mean, this is a shorter one, so hard to say what's what. But yeah, very stoked to have that one in the collection. And yeah, an extra bolt to boot, which is really neat. Very excited to have this extra bolt here. And number 281. So appreciate the seller if you end up watching this. Thank you very much for making this one available. That is definitely a keeper for me. And I think that's about all for now. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.